Hey everybody, just packing up the Motovan from the last day down here in Baja, Bay of Conception, starting to head north. Going to take a couple days to head north, but wanted to shoot a quick video to sort of illustrate how the Motovan's working out now. I have everything packed midway through repacking here. So on this side you can see I used a backpack for door storage. Got my garbage bag here. This bungee cord holds that other door open just fine. Bottle opener, of course, fire extinguisher. Cooler. Very fast compressor. Really like that compressor. Being able to air up the van from 25 psi up to 50 psi in about 10 minutes. I keep the air hose and the inflator in there. Winch controllers in there. Got 6 of these big black and yellow containers. They stack really well. They fit deep inside here, and you run the straps over the top of them. I made up some like 12-foot long cam straps that are real quick, and they clip on with carabiners at the end so they don't come unhooked at all. Got my inflatable kayak over there, my traction boards bolted up here, and then the net made from seat belts. Got that's where I sleep, sleeping bag. Stickers, helmet shelf up there, as well as like all my little small type stuff. Throw my wallet, keys, crap like that when I get in here. Paper towel holder. Got all LED lights in here so I can leave the doors open, lights on for all day, every day, and not worry about killing it. Got the Max Air, I think it's called, vent fan. It's got a remote control, 10-speed in and out. Love that. Love my step now that I finally fixed it and it's working again. Weldtech suspension, Fox shocks, awesome. Really makes it easy to cover some ground down here, especially airing down to 25 psi. I've got trailhead deflators, just thread them on the valve stems, and good to go. HID lights from Redevol and a 400 watt, 40,000 lumen LED light bar for the times when we do a little bit of driving at night, which is great. Off-road. Got the switch here so I can turn the step on and off, so that when I'm parked for a while and opening and closing the doors, the step's not automatically retracting over and over again. I have a little master switch right here for my light bar, and then it flicks on and off with the high beams. Put a voltmeter in there because the cigarette lighter had died and it was all butchered from the wheelchair install. Pioneer something or other, 4100 touchscreens, got Apple CarPlay, Android. I popped in another cigarette lighter over here for the passenger side, which has been great. I can get leveled real quick here, ballpark anyway, close enough for me to be able to sleep. Been just using a box as an additional center console. It's been working out just fine. Both of these seats swivel around. If we're gonna camp someplace for a little while longer, I'll do that, and it makes it great big and open. I move those 6 cargo boxes all the way to the back. So that's where the bumper was cut in order to have the wheelchair lift installed. And so when I was putting the hitch on, I flipped it upside down, and with just a little extra clearancing and grinding there, I was able to put that hitch in upside down, so I've got a really good departure angle. I've never drug the spare tire on anything. I've done a lot of miles in rough stuff. 2 full-size motorcycles, XR650R and a Triumph Tiger 800 XC, fit in here just fine. I've used this heat on the morning, sometimes pretty cold, or let's say getting out of the water and you're going to dry off or shower or whatever. If you use the solar shower, it's nice to be able to crank the heat up in there. Got my van tool kit that's always here and works as a step. This is all steel roll cage. It kind of keeps the van from vibrating apart when they cut the roof off to put the fiberglass top on. I'm glad they did, because it squeaks and rattles enough as it is. I can only imagine if it didn't have that bracing there. Kayak paddles up, tied to it. Broom's always in here. It's a constant battle against the sand that I never win, and I don't really care, but it's nice to be able to sweep it out when everything's out. And then a shovel for if you get really stuck. Fan's also got buttons there if you don't have the remote in hand, but it's nice to be able to hit that remote. Say for example, if I go driving off here without the gas being turned off, and then it as it sits there and just bounces around and fills that carb and eventually goes out the overflow. Get some gasoline fumes in there. I can pop that thing open and run it at 100% and pull a lot of air out. So that's good. Got a tiny little LED up there for wired into the backup, right into the reverse light, so that's on automatically. Works out real well, so you can actually see behind you. I did not have a chance to get my reverse camera wired up, but you know, the stock incandescent crap reverse lights don't do a whole lot of good. So that LED light bar up there, it's really nice, and it's only gosh, I can't remember, 18 watts, 36 watts, I think it's 18 watts. And so on the list of things to do would be to wire up a switch panel or an extra switch back here so I could use it as an area work light, but I've just never needed to do that so far. Anyway, that's all for now. Alright, all packed up. Got the 6 boxes, and the way we've organized these boxes, one person gets kind of a clothes and personal gearing box, one for moto gear, kitchen stuff down there, life jackets, wetsuit, snorkeling gear, recovery gear, first aid kit, down in that bottom one. Like I said, I made sewed up my own, just took some big long Harbor Freight $4 straps and got some little carabiners, and that way you can loosen them and they don't come unhooked. On the last trip I did, we were just using long ratchet straps, and I hate ratchet straps unless I need the power, and they had hooks on the ends. They were constantly coming unhooked. It was a 2-person job every time. It was just a nightmare. This has been really great to have those straps, and the tie-down track and the flexibility that that provides has been fantastic. I'm able to, with my loft up there, take stuff that I don't need, like my jacket, and just toss it up there. And with that seat belt net now, keeps everything up in there. Love it. Let's see. So mostly we just stow everything kind of wherever it can fit. Shove this stuff in. That I need a bungee cord on, or it'll rattle around and annoy me. Chairs, table, cot, miscellaneous oil and supplies like that. My brother has a big clothes bag here, and then we put all of our shoes in one bag, which has been nice to keep it all semi-organized. And then the tool and step goes in last. And there it is. We're ready to roll, heading north.